Looks good. Hey Chief, how you doing? Chief Berryhill. Well, you're not a chief anymore, but you know, we were asked to do this video for you. We've been kind of busy running the squadron, and we haven't had much time, but we wanted to wish you good well in your ventures and your retirement, and we did come up with a little something for you. So here it is, and I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, Chief, hope you enjoy it. Good luck to you. Well, hey there, boys and girls. How are you doing today? Good, good, good. Glad to hear. Well, listen, you guys are in for a real treat today. Because today, we are... Okay, get some water. Today, we're going to be taking a trip down memory lane with Chief Berryhill. And I hope you guys are ready because he's had a long career, okay? So just take a deep breath, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Dale Berryhill was born June 23, 1959 in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Immediately after birth, his parents sold him on the black market for $3.42. His new father was proud of his purchase and would raise him to be the man he is today. His new father enrolled him in the Taft Boys Nudist School, where he attended until 1965, when nudist schools were deemed illegal. Dale Berryhill was a very athletic individual and started playing sports at the age of 8. He started on the school's basketball team and was positioned as head water boy. Later in his career, he transitioned to the sport of baseball, where he mastered the art of bat boy. Some say he was the best bat boy in the Midwest.
Dale Berryhill was the best bat boy I had ever seen. He really showed hustle in picking up those bats and was an asset to our baseball team. One time a batter had dropped his bat and Dale ran over and picked the bat up. He was really, really good.
After Dale's baseball career, he had a brief job in modeling. But that was short-lived. He decided to talk to his local recruiter and join the military. Very little is known about Dale's early military career, but it is well known that his first assignment involved defending the country's borders on horseback. After screwing around on a horse for the first part of his career, Dale arrived at Duke Field in 1996 and trained to be a radio operator. Dale had a positive impact on many people's lives at Duke Field.
Hello, Dale Bob. Congratulations. You made it. You'll love it. Wrote you a little list here of good things. Good things. I'm not going to say any bad things. Number 1, pace yourself. In retirement, you have to pace yourself. Number 2, or as a loadmaster would say, number 2, you're going to eat less, okay? Why? Because you can't afford to eat the way you've been eating, okay? So you're going to lose a lot of weight. You're going to be really skinny. The third and most important thing is you're going to have all your weekends to do what you want to. No more flying at night or coming to UTAs. You'll have all that time to do what you want to do. It's a great deal. So I wish you the best. I'm right down the road. Give me a call. I do know how to pace myself. So, good luck to you, brother.
Hey, Dale Bob, do you remember back when one of my training instances when we were trying to get out on the range and there was this range controller and she just would not let us in? And you and me and the Evo, of course, we didn't even understand this, but everybody is just dragging into the debrief. They were dreading it because you had been standing behind my chair going, God, yeah, and how you are, and the whole plane heard you. So they were scared to death that I was going to cry in a debrief, which you know I've never done. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for everything. It is a pleasure knowing you, and I'm right down the block, and I know that you've got an active duty retirement, so you can afford to feed Bert and I. See ya.
Hey, Chief, how you doing? It's been a long time. Been a lot of TDYs with you. I do remember one time I was feeling really bad on the low level, super bad. That was one of many. And you did save me. You saved my life. You gave me a bag bigger than the one I already filled up. And I appreciate you getting me back on the ground. Thank you and have a great retirement.
Hey,
Chief Berryhill.
I just wanted to say it's been great flying with you over the years. We're sure going to miss you around here. Hate to see you go, but understand that life goes on and you got to
retire
when the opportunity's there. So you take care of yourself. Take care of
Lorelei.
And hopefully we'll see you out there at the some of the volleyball games and around here around
at Crab Island.
Just remember, you're always welcome here at the SOAC, and we'll hope to see you here every chance you get. So take care.
Chief Berryhill.
What to say about Dale Bob Berryhill? Well, I got two things to say about Dale Bob Berryhill. First thing, fittingly, is the first thing that he ever said to me. I met him in the hallway. Here's this big guy, larger than life, thumps me in the chest and goes, "You're that new guy." Well, I'm Dale Bob, or they call me Dale Bob, but I'm actually Dale Berryhill. Pleased to meet you. And he walked on down the hallway. Pretty scary, you know, big guy in your face, thumping you in the chest. The other thing I got to say is Dale Bob was with me on a particular mission. I know he knows which one I'm talking about. And he carried my drunk butt around for a while, watching me drink all the tequila out of a couple of good places there in Tucson, Arizona. I got to say, I really appreciate the fact that he carried my drunk butt back home. I have no idea what happened in between all of that, but I'm sure he knows, or if he does know and he's not telling, I appreciate that, Dale. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the Chief thing and the retirement. We're all happy for you, man.
Welcome back to Storytime with Casey Burrell. Starring Casey Burrell.
Okay. I'm going to miss having Chief Berryhill around. He always seemed to make you better at whatever it is that you're doing. I remember when I was a young co-pilot, we were flying through Belgium, and it was the other pilot's leg to fly, so the RO gets off the radios. If he checks off interphone, then I have to do the radios.
Yeah.
So we check on with a new controller. I don't know why they let foreigners be air traffic controllers, because this guy had a real bad accent.
Yeah.
He didn't talk normal like I do. And so as soon as we checked on with him, I heard Chief Berryhill say, "Pilot RO, want to check off headset for a bit." And I'm going, oh no. So he checks off headset. And now I had to start dealing with the controller. And there wasn't one thing that controller said that I understood. And there wasn't one thing that I said that the controller understood. And I'm feeling about this small now. I got the chart out. I'm trying to figure this out and work with this controller. And he's getting mad at me. And I turn around and I look over my left shoulder. I look past the engineer, and there's Dale Berryhill standing there, still on headset. He's just grinning ear to ear, because he always seems to know where your weak point is and how to help you make it better.
Storytime with Casey Burrell was filmed in front of a live studio audience. Funding for Storytime with Casey Burrell is provided by the state of Alabama. Alabama, where your brother can be your daddy.
Hey, Chief, can't believe this time is finally here. It's been a long time, 24 years to be exact. I just want to thank you for all your wisdom and help down here at the schoolhouse and getting all these young minds through. It reminds me of the time I first met you back at Hickam Air Force Base in 1987, having a few beers at the Puka Bar. You told me all about special ops, got me interested, and that's probably why I'm here today. But it does remind me of a story back in the pie, back in the day, walking down the street of Angeles City, and you were up on top of a bar. And you see me walking down the street, and you yelled out, "Hey, Frenchie, suck my Listen, man, it's been a good ride. Enjoy it. Congratulations on your retirement. Look forward to working with you in the future. Frenchie out.
Hey Chief Berryhill, this is Randy Nicholson. Just want to say thank you for the last decade. As most of y'all know, I've been with the unit a little over a decade, and the first thing I did is came in, had an opportunity to fly with Chief Berryhill, who was Master Sergeant Berryhill at the time there, and immediately I already saw that he was a born leader. You know, we deployed, he was always great. You know, he'd always go, "Hey Randy, we got a cup of coffee, time for a cup of coffee," and I knew I was in trouble at that point. He'd pull me to the side and go, "Hey, maybe we should approach this way or that way." So I've always appreciated his leadership. He's helped me develop as an officer, as a person, and he's been a great friend. We came down here the 5th to It has been an honor and a privilege to serve with you, and the unit's going to be a little less without you. Thank you again, Chief.
Chief Berryhill, good luck in your retirement. I hope you buy a really big boat.
Not everyone that we interviewed had nice things to say about Dale.
Yeah, I had a pretty traumatizing experience with Chief.
So why don't you begin by just telling us what happened exactly that night?
Well, it was a couple of years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday. We were sitting in the seat and we were done with our pre-flight, and I wasn't really feeling that great. I wasn't feeling on top of my game, and I turned around and I said, "Chief, you know, I'm not feeling that great. Maybe I should get off of this flight. I don't know." And he looked at me and he said, "Well, what's the matter?" And I paused for a minute and I said, "Well, Chief, I think I've got a tummy ache."
Chronic tummy ache affects approximately 60% of children ages 2 to 6 and approximately 2% of middle-aged adults. Left untreated, chronic tummy ache can lead to excessive whining and very serious boo-boos. The best treatment for chronic tummy ache is for the patient to lie down with his or her favorite blankie and a bottle.
I didn't hear any response from him for quite a few seconds, and I looked up and I could see the color just draining out of his face. And the next thing I know, I'm getting an earful of Chief and a face full of concrete. I roll over and they wouldn't even let me get my bags off of the plane before they were firing up the engines.
How would you say this experience with Chief Berryhill has affected your life long term?
I'll never be the same. It was an absolutely traumatizing event. To this day, I'm still looking over my shoulder when I'm going through the BX and whatnot, but at least on the plus side of things, I'm able to claim a 10% disability now.
Are you okay there? It looks like you may have soiled yourself there.
No comment.
Yeah, Chief Berryhill, I have something to say to him. He really changed my life. He's a I can't believe he was so mean to me. I hope he has a nice retirement. I wish he would.
What's the guy's name again that's retiring?
What, Chief Berryhill? Dale Berryhill? That guy owes me money.
I didn't know he worked. I thought most of the time he was on a fishing boat. I've always seen him at the swamp. He's the bald guy with the Magnum PI shirt. You don't want to cover a beautiful head like that with hair. Okay.
Okay, here's a real short story.